Hey, and welcome to another episode of Full Metal Singles. It's going to be a fun one. They've got Robert Castner versus Tony Durso. Should be a fun one, and I'm going to introduce the competitors now. Introducing first, with a record of 3 wins and 1 defeat, is Robert Castner. How are you feeling, and how are you feeling about taking on Tony for what it seems like is the millionth time?
No, it feels good. It's been quite a long time. I don't recall exactly how long ago it was that I graced Full Metal with my presence. Tony, I've never actually played one-on-one. We played in a lot of classics, if that's what you're referring to, Malcolm. But otherwise, we've never really crossed paths singularly. So I'm actually really looking forward to this. I'm glad we both got to the same point and lost to superior competitors, so we can be fodder here for each other.
So, for some reason, I thought you guys fought together before. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to drop you to the back, and I'm going to introduce Tony, also with a record of 3 wins and 1 defeat. We've got Tony Durso. Tony, how are you feeling about taking on Roberts?
I'm feeling all right. It'll be interesting because, like Robert said, like we've definitely crossed paths in classics before, but never one-on-one. And Robert's a great player, so it'll be good to kind of see what I got compared to him. So,
But with that being said, I'll bring back Robert and make it look done.
Tony, you got a lot compared to me. So,
oh, stop it! Stop that nonsense.
I refuse.
I'm not totally stilling for time, so I can set up the scorecard that I should have done it before I started recording.
Yeah, that's
no worries.
All right. With that,
Tony's initials are TD. Sign for him.
Yeah.
But that being said, how round one works is it's going to be 10 questions in 10 different categories. Everyone gets 3 repeat and 1 challenge. Keep your hands on screen at all times. And yeah, I mean, you've played before, you've heard these multiple times in other places. But that being said, your first question is coming in the realm of directors. How many movies directed by Rick Roman War stars Gerard Butler?
Wow. That's a good start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Robert.
3.
Tony.
When in doubt, 3.
When in doubt, 3 it out is correct. Next question is coming in westerns. Who played Doc Holliday in 1994's Wyatt Earp? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Tony.
Is that Dennis Quaid?
And Robert.
I know he played a Doc Holliday somewhere. Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid is correct. Next question is coming in the realm of horror. In The Exorcist Believer, what profession is Lizzie Odom's Victor Fielding? Five, 4, 3, 1. Pins down. Robert.
meant to watch this at some point. I said a cop.
Tony.
I did not mean to watch this, so I didn't. I said doctor.
Correct answer is photographer.
Okay.
Ah.
In the category of family movies, in the Lizzie McGuire movie, what country does Lizzie and her classmates go to after graduation?
Can you ask me about Smart House?
Pins down. Robert.
Italy?
Tony.
I also said Italy.
Oh, that is the correct answer. I realised I screwed up when I wrote the doc and I put the answer of Rome, which is in Italy, but the Rome is a city, not a country. The next question comes to the realm of drama. In Garden State, Andrew's old friend Jesse made a fortune by creating what? Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Tony.
I said self-driving cars. I don't freaking know.
Robert.
I said computer chips.
Both is incorrect. The correct answer is silent Velcro.
Interesting.
In the category of remakes, the Vince Vaughn movie Delivery Man was a remake of what French-Canadian movie? Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Robert.
Nothing.
Tony.
I said Delivery Monsieur.
Also incorrect. There was a movie called Starbuck.
What was it called?
Starbuck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fun.
In the category of Coen Brothers, in Oh Brother Where Art Thou, who plays Soggy Bottom Boys member Delmore O'Donnell in the movie?
I think we're up to. I think I have one movie I've seen of the movies we've asked. I think.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Tony.
I said John Turturro.
Robert.
I said Tim Blake Nelson.
Tim Blake Nelson is correct.
All right.
I was back and forth between the two. I was like,
Next question comes in the realm of science fiction. What British science fiction movie featured the cast of Jodie Whittaker, Franz Drama, and Nick Frost? Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Robert.
Said Attack the Block.
Tony.
Attack the Block.
Attack the Block is correct. Your next question comes to the realm of actors and actresses. Which actress has played a teenage musician, a race car driver, a mathletes moderator, and a secretary? Five, four, three, two.
Can I get a repeat?
Sure can. Which actress has played a teenage musician, a race car driver, a mathletes moderator, and a secretary? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Tony.
No, nothing.
Robert.
The only female race car driver I can think of is Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan is correct.
Fucking
The
oh,
movies
that
were
fucking Herbie movie.
Yeah.
yep.
Don't feel bad, Tony. I had to know it for fandom.
The movies were Freaky Friday, Herbie Fully Loaded, the new Mean Girls that came out this year, and a movie called Labour Pains. And your final question in round one comes to the realm of animated movies. What 2020's animated movie features the voice talents of Will Arnett, Terry Crews, Becky Lynch, and Roman Reigns? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Robert.
Said Mitchell's versus the Machines.
Tony.
I had nothing.
It was the animated movie called Rumble.
Rumble.
Okay. Fair enough.
But with that being said, at the end of round one, Robert is in the lead with 6 points. Tony is on 4 points. As we go into round two, which is the real round, I'm going to bring up the reel with a bunch of categories on it. And opponents and spinner's choice, and then we'll spin it, and whoever chooses to spin first they can choose to take the category that lands on, or they spin again, but they have to take whatever category it lands on that second spin, and they get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece, or they can go to multiple choice to take it down to 1 point. So I bring up the reel. Robert, because you're in the lead, you want to spin first or defer to Tony?
You know, if this is like a 1-point game and I won because of that bullshit Lindsay Lohan question, I'm going to feel really bad for Tony. I'm just throwing it out there. Not a bullshit question, just saying that's what the answer is.
Don't worry, you're up too. It's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, no. Insurmountable lead that is. I will defer to Tony.
While I wait for the wheel to actually decide it's going to show up, categories I got on the wheel have got Tony's strength, Robert's strength of Tremors, Tony's strength of directed by Michael Mann, the Shrek franchise, Nicole Kidman, Humphrey Bogart, 2015 movies, actors and actresses, and Oscars. Hopefully
Can't wait to know how many Nicole Kidman movies are about her AMC commercials. Wheel. Shy today.
I don't know if it's just me, but Robert, you're sounding like a Dalek.
Really? Okay. Interesting. I don't know. To me, everything's normal, so I can't tell. If you want me to drop off and come back, I will.
I was gonna say Robert sounds fine to me, although I did notice there was like a bit of a lag in the video.
Okay, it's probably on my end.
Yeah,
I'll pull it.
So it's fine.
But with that, time to get into round two. Robert, because you're in the lead, do you want to spin first or defer to Tony?
The wheel's a weird wheel. So I would like Tony to like venture into it first. I don't want to touch it right now.
I was hoping Robert wanted to spin first and get opponent's choice, but I guess I will.
No, not just.
This was your first spin. lands on Michael Mann. Do you want to keep it or spin it again?
I probably should take it since I did choose it as a strength. Although the last time I chose a strength and I got my ass kicked in it, so. But fuck it, let's go.
Yeah. I was hoping to hear some Michael Mann questions. They're not for me.
Tony, your first question in Michael Mann first question in Michael Mann movies. Who played Enzo's wife, Laura Ferrari, in Ferrari?
Penelope Cruz.
That is correct for 2 points. The next question is, what nickname does Daniel Day-Lewis's character go by in The Last of the Mohicans?
Hawkeye.
That is correct for 2 points. In Miami Vice, after hearing about his wife's death, how does Alonzo Stevens commit suicide? Five.
I'll go multiple choice.
Yep, is it A, shoots himself, B, drowns himself, C, walks in front of a truck, or D, drug overdose?
Walks in front of a truck.
That is correct, 4 points.
Okay.
Your next question is, in Ali, Muhammad Ali refuses conscription for what war, causing him to be sentenced to 5 years in prison?
The Vietnam War.
That is correct for 2 points.
Should have spun first.
And your final question is, in Heat, what country does Neil McCauley ask his girlfriend Edie to immigrate to?
Oh, shit. I should know.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Multiple
1.
choice.
Your multiple choice options is it A, New Zealand, B, Australia, C, France, or D, Spain?
New Zealand.
That is correct, 4 points.
You're such a homer, Malcolm. I should have known.
But with that is after that, Tony goes up to 12 points. And Robert, this is your first spin.
It's great, Michael Mann category. Wish I had seen it.
Lands on Oscars. You want to keep it or spin again?
No, spin it again. Sick.
It's a free spin because I don't have any more Michael Mann questions.
Dang it. Oh my god. Definitely should have went first. Oh god.
After lands on opponent's choice. Tony, what are you giving him?
So.
You want to hear what the categories again?
Yeah.
So we've got his strength for Tremors, Shrek franchise, Nicole Kidman, Humphrey Bogart, movies of 2015, actors and actresses, and Oscars.
I'll give him Oscars.
Fuck. Okay. Cool. Let's see how this goes.
Your first question in Oscars. What was the last movie that won Best Sound Editing before the sound categories were combined into one category?
Fuck. I think I knew this once upon a time. Multiple.
Your multiple choice options is it A, Ford v Ferrari, B, 1917, C, Bohemian Rhapsody, or D, Dunkirk?
Dunkirk.
That is incorrect. Tony for the 1 point steal. What was the last movie that won Best Sound Editing before the sound categories were combined into one category? A. Ford v Ferrari, B. 1917, C. Bohemian Rhapsody, or D. Dunkirk?
I'm gonna say Bohemian Rhapsody.
Also incorrect. It was Ford v Ferrari. I believe Bohemian Rhapsody got mixing that year. Next question is, who won Best Actor in 1950 for his role as Cyrano de Bergerac in Cyrano de Bergerac?
Multiple.
Was it A. William Holden, B. Spencer Tracy, C. Jose Ferreira, D. Lewis Calhoun?
Spencer Tracy.
That is incorrect. Tony for the 1 point steal. Who won Best Actor in 1950 for his role as Cyrano de Bergerac in Cyrano de Bergerac? Was it A. William Holden, B. Spencer Tracy, C. Jose Ferreira, D. Lewis Calhoun? I've always forgot that.
Jose Ferrer.
That is correct for a point.
Yeah, makes sense.
Your next question is, what was the first sequel to be nominated for Best Picture?
I hate this. Godfather Part 2.
That is actually incorrect. Tony, what was the first sequel to be nominated for Best Picture?
I'll say After the Thin Man.
Also incorrect. It was The Bells of St. Mary, which is the sequel to Going My Way.
Ah.
Oh. Yeah,
That's right.
The next question is, what movie won the award for Best Visual Effects in 1988, celebrating the movie's release in 1987? Five, four, three.
Repeat.
What movie won the award for Best Visual Effects in 1988, celebrating the movie's release in 1987?
Multiple.
Your multiple choice options was it A, Inner Space, B, Predator, C, The Witches of Eastwick, or D, Beverly Hills Cop 2?
Witches of Eastwick.
Is incorrect. Tony for the 1 point steal. What movie won the award for Best Visual Effects in 1988, celebrating movies released in 1987?
And the choices.
A, Inner Space, B, Predator, C, The Witches of Eastwick, or D, Beverly Hills Cop 2?
D.
Is also incorrect. It is the movie Inner Space.
Inner Space, yeah.
And your final question is, how many times has Christopher Nolan been nominated for Best Director? Five, four.
I'll say 3.
is incorrect. Tony, for the 2-point steal. How many times has Christopher Nolan been nominated for Best Director?
2.
2 is correct.
Yeah, great.
With that, after that, Tony is up to 14 points. Robert is on 6 points, so there is still a game. We go into round 3, which is the
I think
IMDb
Tony's
round.
at 15, actually.
Yeah, but
Tony was 12-6. He got 2 steals for 3, but it's 15-6. So.
Oh, right. That's what I did. I
Let's-
forgot to put the extra point for the 2-point steal. It's still at 9-point difference. It's
Yep.
Which does mean that Robert, you'll have to get all your round 3 questions.
Yeah.
So round 3 is the IMDb round. You got a 2-point, which is a year, genre, and actor. The 3-point, which is year, keywords, and director, and then the 5-point, which I'll get to when we get to that point. But Tony, because you're in the lead, do you want question set 1 or question set 2?
I'll take question set 1.
Question set 1. So Robert, your 2-point question is: the year is 2004. The actor is Kurt Russell. Your genre is sport and drama.
Miracle.
Correct for 2 points. Your 3-point question is: the year is 2013. Your director is Steven Soderbergh. Your keywords is sleepwalking, depression, and experimental drug.
Side effects.
That is correct for 3 points. And your 5-point question is: your genre is romantic. So basically, for the 5-point question, I'll give you a genre and you can pick 3 clues out of year, director, actor or actress, co-actor/actress, or keywords. Your genre is romantic comedy. What 3 options would you like?
Give me the actor, co-actor, and keywords.
Your genre is romantic comedy. Your lead actor is Michael Cera. Your co-actor is Kat Dennings. And your keywords is music, secret show, and New York City.
Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
That is correct for 5 points.
Good job, Robert. Thank you.
Which puts you up to 16 points. Yeah. With that, you just need to hit at least your 2-pointer to win the Tony. So your 2-point question is: your year is 1979. Your genre is action, and your lead actor is Mel Gibson.
Mad Max.
That is correct for 2 points.
Job done.
Which means, and your winner is Tony Durso. I'll drop Tony to the back. I'll leave Robert up here. But Robert, unfortunately, things just didn't go your way today. But how are you feeling?
I mean, I would have liked Tony's Michael Mann questions, to be fair. I knew all those. Yeah, I didn't study Oscars. I haven't studied Oscars in a minute. I knew things that wasn't based on the questions that you were asking. I should have got Christopher Nolan. I overthought it. And I should have gotten Jose Ferrer. That was dumb. Obviously, it would have been somebody of not American, probably, who would play Cyrano de Bergerac. So I made some dumb mistakes. Yeah, opponent's choice. It was bad. I did terrible. I didn't get any points. So good on Tony. Tony knows Michael Mann questions. I'm happy that if we're gonna play, I lose to somebody like Tony.
Yeah. But that being said, I've said this to everyone. There is still a chance you could get into the final title match at the end because basically, I will spin a wheel and there's a good chance you could be spun into that title match, which will be a big 5-person classic match for the title to round up the Full Metal season. And yeah, so that's going. There's still a chance on that. But I'm going to drop you to the back and bring in Tony. But Tony, you pulled out the win today. But how are you feeling?
I mean, I feel good. I mean, obviously, it really. I mean, like it was a pretty much a spinner's opponent's choice type match with how round 2 went, and it was just, you know, I got lucky. I mean, let's be honest. You know, if Robert spins first and he sweeps Michael Mann when he already had the lead, because some of those Oscar questions were tough. So, and especially since he swept his round 3, so it's the dumb luck that like goes into this game is pretty much is the only reason I won. So
yeah, but with that, you're going to move on. Your next opponent is going to be taking on Payson Johnson. So how are you feeling about taking on Payson?
Again? Shit. Well, I mean, can't go any worse than last time, so we'll just go with that.
But that, I'm going to drop Tony to the back. But yeah, that is the end of this Full Metal match. I know my camera probably changed in the middle of that. I had technical difficulties at one point, and the other camera just glitching out perfectly. But well, not perfectly. Anyway, that is the end of the match. We'll see you for some more matches coming up. And with that being said, just keep tripping.
Hey, you shut your face! If we want to hear you talk, I will shove my arm up your ass and work your mouth like a puppet.